and then just like, what? Oh my God, I'm having a stroke. I'm like having a stroke over how pretty these shades are. It's ridiculous. Hey makeup friends, today we're going to be taking a look at the Plain Jane palette from Adept Cosmetics. This is an all duochrome and multi-chrome shimmer palette. It's absolutely beautiful and I cannot wait to share with you just how gorgeous this palette is. But before we get into it, I want to welcome you back to my channel, or if you are new here, then welcome. My name is Kara, I'm a 40-year-old working mother of 2, and I just happen to really love makeup. On my channel, we like to mix beauty, brains, and the occasional F-bomb. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, I invite you to consider subscribing. All right, let's get into the palette and stick around towards the end because I also have their 4 new iridescent shades that are not in the palette, and I'm going to swatch these as well for you. So the palette is currently available on a pre-order. It's going to ship mid to late January unless they're able to ship it earlier, but that's what they're estimating at this point. It is retailing for $62 US, and for that you get, what, 12 shades, 12 incredibly beautiful shades. So I don't want to belabor the point too much. I want to get straight into swatching these because they're just so much fun. Now I'm going to use my finger to swatch these today because that's how I typically apply these kind of shadows, but if you want to see them applied with a brush, I'm going to link Heather Austin's video down below. She did all of the swatches using a brush, so you can see it either with a finger here or with a brush over there. All right, let's get straight into it. I'm just going to start at ACI 1 and work my way all the way across throughout all 12, and then we'll get into the newer shades at the end. Now, typically speaking, I would prime my eyes when I'm using these kind of shadows, so I am going to do that today between each swatch, and for that I'm going to use the Gerard Cosmetics Clean Canvas Base in the shade Medium. So I'm going to bump you in, I'm going to prime my eyes. I have the feeling my eyes are going to be very unhappy by the end of this, but you know what? It's worth it. So I'll be right back. All right, there we go. We're all primed. I'm not bothering with any transition shade colors or anything like that. We're just going to use these as one and dones. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up ACI 1 and ACI 2. So this one is number 1. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, these are so beautiful. Okay, and then ACI 2. Oh my God. Oh, get used to it. I'm going to make that noise a lot because these shadows are insane. They are so pretty. So there we have it, ACI 1 and ACI 2. Oh my gosh. Like, this is the perfect one and done shade. If you really want to do something, like add some bronzer into the crease and away you go. Oh my God, they're so beautiful. Oh. All right, and we just like scratched the very surface. All right, so I've got my Bioderma micellar water here and then some cotton pads. So I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this beauteousness off. Is that a word, beauteousness? I don't know, but it is right now. And then we're going to move on to the next 2 shades. All right, so now we are on to ACI 3 and ACI 4. 3 is like a peachy golden duochrome, and it's so pretty. And then 4 is like a pinky purple. Oh, we'll just wait for it. Oh my Lord. I'm sorry, but I cannot get over how gorgeous these are. Oh my gosh. Just for some additional information for you, all of the pans are magnetic and they are 3 grams of product per pan. So these are really generous in terms of their sizing as well. Oh my goodness. I am going to be a glitter ball by the end of this, and I'm not mad about it. Oh my gosh. So there we have it again, ACI 3 ACI 4. This, oh my goodness. I mean, the purple's really pretty too, but like those like rose gold kind of tones, they speak to my soul. They're so pretty. Ugh. This is one of those palettes that makes you wish that you had like an abundance of eyes so that you could just wear all of them all at the same time. You might look insane, but at least you'd be insanely beautiful, right? Oh, oh my gosh. Okay. I freaking love that shadow so much. Oh, I don't want to take it off, but I'm going to. Okay, I'll be back. All right, so now we're into ACI 5 and, hold on to your butts, ACI 6. Oh my god. Oh, it's so beautiful. All right, let's go in with 5 over here. This one is a pink with a little bit of a peach shift as well, but more strongly pink than, what was it, ACI 3. Oh my god. This ACI 6, like, bury me in this shade. It's so beautiful. It's purple and blue. It's super sparkly and shimmery. Oh my lord. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. So again, ACI 5 and 6. I mean, this one like should come with a warning because it's so beautiful. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to repeat myself throughout this entire video saying, oh my goodness, all the way through. But like, can you blame me? Look at that. It makes me really wish that I didn't have hooded lids because everybody should be able to see. I'll just walk around like this just so that everybody can see it because it's so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, so next up we have ACI 7 and ACI 8. Oh, they just keep getting better. Oh, I forgot to prime my eyes, damn it. All right, well, let's go ahead and do that really quickly. All right, now we can go ahead. So this is number 7. Oh my gosh. It literally like takes my breath away how pretty these are. I love that they called it the Plain Jane palette. Like that has to be tongue-in-cheek. It has to be. That's the most ironic name ever. Oh, and I always love these kind of shades, like the bluey, red, brown kind of tones. They're so pretty. So 7 and 8. 7, as beautiful as it is all over the lid, this would also make a gorgeous inner corner shade. And then this one, oh my goodness, with like nice deep grungy tones around it. So stunning. I wish I had more superlatives to use, but like I need a thesaurus. Like look up beautiful and all the synonyms for it, insert here because so beautiful. Oh my god. Honest to God. I'm almost embarrassed. Like if Adept sees this video, they're gonna be like, wow, what's wrong with this girl? She doesn't know how to describe things. I truly don't, except to say, oh my gosh. There it is. That's the best that I can bring to the table. I apologize, but like, holy shit, these are beautiful. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Now we're moving on to ACI 9 and 10. 9 is this incredible green shade, and it's not just green, it's like green with a shift of purple. It's really unique, really pretty. And then this one over here, number 10, it looks white in the pan, it looks white on the viewfinder, but it has like this strong pearly kind of pink tone to it. I hope it like translates on camera once I apply it to my eyes because it is really, really pretty. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with 9. I love the tone of this green. Like it's not too bright, it's not too deep, but it really is something that I don't think I have in my collection, and that's saying a lot. But I love the tone of this. I just think it's so different and so pretty. And then 10, we'll put over here. Again, this would be a beautiful inner corner shade. And with pan sizes this big, you could also use this as a highlighter. Like you could get a highlighting brush in there without any difficulty. But there, can you see it's got like a pinky purple kind of shift going on there? It's not just a plain white. Like, hats off to you, Adept. This is incredible. I love this palette so much. Like I often talk about palettes that aren't standalone palettes, if you know what I mean. Like you have to bring in other palettes to use with them, and that, in my opinion, is what this palette is. You would bring in other matte shades and whatnot to use this with and make these like the star of the show. But a lot of these you could also just use as a one and done shadow. But I am not upset about having to bring in other shades as well. I'm glad that they didn't just give us 2 or 3 of these incredibly iridescent shadows and a bunch of other mattes. Like, I really, really like this idea. If you're gonna do iridescence, like go balls to the wall, do iridescence the way that they have done this. I really, really like this. Huh. I just realized that I forgot to put earrings in, but I did put a necklace on, which you cannot see. Good job. All right, we're on to the last 2 shades in the palette at any rate. So we have number 11, which is this beautiful, super foiled purpley shadow, and then this insane pink. Like, holy crap. Okay. Go in with, oh my God. It's more than just purple. Like, it's got this like intense bluish kind of shift to it. It's, oh my gosh, it's kind of like ACI 6, this one up here, but deeper. Let me just quickly swatch them on the back of my hand. And these shadows as well, like I haven't mentioned this, they are so creamy. Like they just have a gorgeous texture as well. So that's ACI 6 here, and then that's 11. So they're kind of related, but you can see there's a lot more like depth to this one, but same kind of idea. Both of them are just so gorgeous. Again, inner corner shade right here for sure. Okay, now let's put this pink beauty on my eyes. And again, it's not just pink. Like it's got a purpley shift to it. Oh my God. I'm sorry, I'm being super redundant, but like words are failing me. What words do I use to describe these? Truly. Like there's not a dud in this entire palette. They are all beautiful. I'd love to hear from you which one is your favorite. I don't know that I could pick a favorite, to be honest. Like, I lost my noodle over ACI 3, lost my noodle over 6, lost it over 7, over 8, over 11, like, oh my gosh. Okay, so that wraps it up for the shades in the palette, but I am going to swatch the other 4 single shades as well. If I didn't mention, these ones retail for $8 each, or you can get them as a bundle of 4 for $28. All right, so moving on to the single shadows then, we have ACI 13 and ACI 14. I want to take a quick moment just to compare this one here to the red that's in the Kaleidos Cyber Bronze palette. So if you're not familiar, this is what that palette looks like, and obviously that's the red that I'm referring to. So I do have them both swatched on my hand here. So this one is from Kaleidos and this one is from Adept. So if you're drawn to the red in the Kaleidos palette but don't really want to buy an entire palette, Adept now has one that's very similar. It's a little bit of a brighter red, but in terms of the finish, they are very, very similar. All right, so let's see these on the eyes. I'm gonna look very Christmassy with the red and green, and I'm okay with that. Holy balls. Holy balls. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Now this is one, I think just looking at how it's swatching out, I think I would use a brush certainly to buff out where the edge is. I'm not going to do it in this video, but I mean all over the lid, or even just like in the center of the lid as like a pop of color. Oh my gosh. Oh, hi, Merry Christmas, you're beautiful. Oh my god. I have not put these on my eyes in case you can't tell. Oh my god. So, same kind of idea, but obviously the green is more of like a diamondy kind of finish. I don't see, like there's no duochrome or anything going on with these, but there doesn't need to be. Oh. I mean, okay, so just like don't like ignore the application, please. But oh my gosh, that green. The red, the green, the red, I don't know which one I like more. That's a Sophie's Choice moment right there. I can't choose. They're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've only got 2 more, but like, oh my god. This has got to be the most inarticulate review I think I have ever done. I just cannot formulate thoughts because I am so blinded by how beautiful these shadows are. So be forewarned, the green does stain a little bit, but thankfully this primer does cancel that out. Alright, and here we go with the last 2. So this is 15, which is like this like corally, pinky gold multi-chrome. It's so gorgeous. It's so different from anything I have. And then this one, number 16 over here, again like a pinky purpley kind of vibe. Purpley bluish? Let's put it on the eyes and see. Oh. This with some like orange and rusty kind of tones. This would make like a beautiful halo eye kind of shadow. Holy crap, do you see? It's like a corally kind of color with hints of like gold and almost green in there. It looks so different on the eye than it does in the pan. Like, these really come to life once they're applied. They're beautiful. Alright, and then we'll go in with this one. This one looks reminiscent to some of those shadows that are in the palette as well. Maybe not with the purple so much. More like a straight blue with maybe just a hint of purple, but not too strong at all. Definitely different from what's in the palette, but similar kind of idea. Oh my gosh. This one just blew me away though. Ugh, and the lines in my forehead. Oh my goodness. Oh well, whatever. Age is a privilege, right? Whatever. I've earned all those stripes. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that. We've swatched everything. I've lost my mind multiple times. I've said, oh my god, so many times that I probably guaranteed myself not to get to heaven. But these shadows are beautiful. So again, $62 here for this entire palette, 3 grams a pan. You're getting a ton of product and they are fucking gorgeous. Oh my god, they are so beautiful. These ones over here, $8 each. The bundle is $28. Again, absolutely beautiful. I can't rank them. I can't pick favorites. They are all just so beautiful. Adept has a ton of products on their website as well. They have matte shadows, shimmer shadows. They have a diamond finish, which is also beautiful. And they also sell these amazing palettes. I have talked about them before, but they come and they are double-sided. And then they have this nice little plastic divider in there. And then down here is my collection of the Adept shadows. These are from a brand that shall not be mentioned, They have been depotted and put up in here, but these are all Adept down here, and it looks like I'm running out of room, so I may have to do some further declutter from the other brand because I'm not getting rid of any of my Adept shadows. I also just want to round this out by saying that Adept has some of the best customer service that I have ever encountered. So I really stand behind that brand. I highly recommend you go and check their products out. They do have some Black Friday sales going on, although I'm filming this on Sunday, so by the time I get it up, you might be in for the last day of the sale. I'm not sure. I apologize about that, but life is what it is. But definitely go and check them out because they have a ton of beautiful, amazing quality products to look at. All right, so with all of that out of the way, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, just be a decent human being. Bye for now.